The secrets of the Vatican are many, but few are as disturbing as that of the Black Pope. It is said that this figure accumulates more power than the Pope we know. He is called by this name because of the black habit he wears and his behind-the-scenes influence. The Black Pope leads an order with thousands of followers, universities, and missions spread across the world and commands a network of influence that goes beyond religion, reaching education, politics, and finance. Stay with me because the story of the Black Pope is full of secrets that few know. By the end, you will understand why the title of Black Pope inspires so much fear and fascination. The title of Black Pope may sound mysterious and even conspiratorial, but it has roots in a well-defined figure, the Superior General of the Society of Jesus, better known as the Jesuit Order. This nickname arose because of the characteristic black habit worn by Jesuits and the immense authority that the Superior General wields both inside and outside the church, in contrast to the white worn by the official pope. At various points in history, the power of this leader was considered so great that it rivaled that of the pope, which is precisely what fueled his fame as the Black Pope. Founded in the 16th century by Ignatius of Loyola, the Jesuit Order is one of the most influential institutions of the Catholic Church, known for its academic rigor, almost military discipline, and strategic capacity. The Jesuits played crucial roles in key moments of history, such as the Counter-Reformation, and gained fame, or infamy, for their ability to navigate between religious and political power. The Superior General, known as the Black Pope, is elected for life and exercises absolute control over the Jesuits. His authority extends to thousands of members scattered across the globe in missions, universities, and charitable institutions. The position requires not only spiritual leadership, but also strategic and political acumen, as the order is frequently in contact with governments and global elites. With a presence in over 100 countries, the Jesuits control some of the world's top universities, such as Georgetown University in Washington and the Pontifical Gregorian University in Rome. Over the centuries, the Jesuits, and especially the Black Pope, have been accused of being behind political conspiracies and influencing papal decisions in secret. In 1773, the order was dissolved by Pope Clement XIV under pressure from European monarchies who feared its growing power. But decades later, the Jesuits returned stronger than ever, reinforcing their reputation as an unshakable force within the Church. Today, the Black Pope remains a figure of respect and fear within the Catholic Church. Although less visible to the public, his influence is felt in global and strategic decisions. With Pope Francis, the first Jesuit to occupy the throne of Peter, many speculate that the relationship between the Vatican and the Black Pope is closer than ever. If you're enjoying this dive into the secrets of the Vatican, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. It helps us bring more intriguing content like this and uncover the world's darkest mysteries. Shall we continue? The Superior General of the Jesuits, known as the Black Pope, today exerts an influence that goes far beyond the limits of the Catholic Church. Although he is a relatively unknown figure to the general public, his role remains extremely important within the power structure of the Vatican and the Church as a whole. He is the supreme leader of a religious order with more than 15,000 members worldwide, including priests, lay brothers, and academics. The position of Superior General requires a unique combination of strategic, intellectual, and spiritual skills, as he oversees a global network of missions, universities, schools, and centers of influence that extend from the most remote areas to the power circles of major capitals. The Black Pope is responsible for guiding the global mission of the Jesuits, which is defined by a commitment to education, social justice, and service to the poorest. However, beyond this visible and admirable facet, his behind-the-scenes influence is something that sparks curiosity and controversy. As the head of one of the Church's richest and most powerful orders, he is often seen as a key figure in political negotiations and strategic decisions. both within the Vatican and in other arenas of power. With universities and training centers in over 100 countries, including some of the world's most prestigious institutions, the Jesuits play a crucial role in shaping global leaders and disseminating ideas that influence modern thinking. That's why the Superior General is often perceived as more than just a religious leader. He is a global strategist. Despite his power, the Black Pope operates in the shadows. He rarely appears in public and maintains a discreet posture, but his word is considered final within the order, giving him a level of authority that few religious leaders possess. His influence even extends to political and economic matters, as the Society of Jesus is one of the best-connected orders in the world. The Black Pope may not directly manage the Vatican's finances, but the Jesuit network includes high-ranking political, academic, and business figures, allowing him to wield significant indirect power. This position of influence, combined with his discretion, fuels conspiracy theories surrounding the Black Pope and leads many to believe he is the true force behind the Church's most important decisions. With Pope Francis, the first Jesuit to become leader of the Catholic Church, many speculations arose about the strengthening of the bond between the Vatican and the Black Pope. Although Francis is known for his humble style and critical stance against excessive power, his formation as a Jesuit raises the question, is he, in some way, expanding the influence of the Society of Jesus within the structure of the Vatican? Many believe that having a Jesuit pope on the throne of Peter has further solidified the role of the Black Pope behind the scenes, while others see it as merely a historical coincidence. The role of the Superior General today is a delicate balance between spiritual leadership and the strategic management of one of the most influential organizations in the Catholic Church. Although he does not hold an official position in the Vatican, his presence is felt at almost every level of decision-making that shapes the Church's future. This combination of power, discretion, and global influence continues to fuel the fascination and mystery surrounding the Black Pope, making him a central figure for those who wish to understand the Vatican's secrets. The figure of the Black Pope is shrouded in an aura of mystery and controversy, fueling a series of conspiracy theories and myths that have persisted for centuries. For many, he is not merely the leader of the Jesuits, but a shadowy strategist who operates behind the scenes, controlling the Vatican and influencing political and religious decisions on a global scale. These theories, while often exaggerated, find fertile ground in historical facts and the inherently discreet and reserved nature of the Superior General of the Society of Jesus. One of the most widespread conspiracies is the idea that the Black Pope is the true controller of the Vatican, while the official pope, dressed in white, is merely a public figure. This theory suggests that the Black Pope manipulates papal decisions and influences the Church's doctrinal and strategic directions. This belief is reinforced by the Jesuits' history, known for their military discipline and capacity to infiltrate governments and institutions. Over the centuries, the Jesuits have been accused of being behind revolutions, political conspiracies, and even assassinations, which only heightens the mystique surrounding their leader. Another recurring theory is that the Black Pope exerts direct influence over Vatican finances. Although there is no concrete evidence to support this idea, many believe the Society of Jesus, with its vast properties and educational networks, has access to enormous financial resources. This narrative suggests that the Black Pope could use this wealth to influence global political and economic power, acting as a hidden banker for the Vatican. These assumptions gain traction in historical contexts, such as accusations that the Jesuits manipulated monarchies and European governments in the 17th and 18th centuries. Additionally, there is a belief that the Black Pope leads a secret agenda to shape the world according to the interests of the Society of Jesus. This theory includes claims that the Jesuits are involved in significant global events, such as wars and political crises, using their network of influence to achieve hidden goals. Some even attribute to the Black Pope a role in modern conspiracies, such as the New World Order, associating him with a plan for global control in alliance with political and economic elites. On the other hand, many of the myths and conspiracies involving the Black Pope can be seen as reflections of fear and mistrust toward an order that combines spiritual and intellectual power with an impressive global presence. The secrecy surrounding Jesuit operations, combined with their historical reputation as manipulators and strategists, created the perfect environment for these theories to thrive. However, it is important to remember that much of these ideas lack solid evidence and may be attributed to exaggerated interpretations or even misinformation. Despite this, the figure of the Black Pope remains a point of fascination and speculation. His strategic position within the Catholic Church, coupled with the historical influence of the Society of Jesus, ensures that he remains in the popular imagination as a mysterious, powerful, and for some, even frightening figure. Whether myth or truth, one thing is certain. The figure of the Black Pope is one of the most intriguing and controversial elements of the Vatican's secrets. The figure of the Black Pope perfectly encapsulates the mystery and fascination surrounding the Vatican. Over the centuries, he has been seen as a figure of hidden power, a master strategist of an order operating at the limits of religion, politics, and education. The superior general of the Jesuits represents far more than just a spiritual leader. He is a symbol of global influence and how power can be exercised discreetly, away from the spotlight. Even though many conspiracy theories about the Black Pope are exaggerated or completely unfounded, his real existence and the impact of the Society of Jesus cannot be ignored. Whether shaping minds through their universities, influencing communities through missions, or maintaining strategic connections with global leaders, the Order remains one of the Catholic Church's most important forces. And while the official Pope acts as the public face of the Church, the Black Pope remains in the shadows, reinforcing his reputation as one of the Vatican's most mysterious and controversial figures. But is he truly the man controlling everything? Or is the Black Pope just one piece in a much larger game? The truth, as often happens with the Vatican's secrets, seems to be lost in a blend of historical facts, myths, and popular imagination. What we do know is that he will remain a figure of fascination, inviting us to delve deeper into the mysteries of the Catholic Church. And if you found this topic intriguing, I'm sure the video on screen now will captivate you even more. Click and discover another dark secret of the Vatican. See you there.